Everyone tells you to find your purpose, but nobody tells you what to do when your purpose turns into a trap. I think it's interesting because, frankly, your purpose is meant to be your anchor in life. A lot of business owners, I think, find out that that anchor in life becomes the weight that drags them down into the bottom of the ocean and allows them not to escape. I'm going to talk about my story right from the very beginning and how my purpose actually did turn into a trap. Probably the greatest trap ever because it helped me reevaluate lots of stuff in my life. But as I've said before, when I was in about 6th grade, I made the determination after doing a project at school where we had to figure out what our budget was, look for rentals and cars and all the stuff that you have to do when you start adulting. And we needed to turn that into class and show how we would make it on our own. And there was something that went off inside me. I don't know if it was the feeling of independence that I got, realizing I did well on the assignment and that I actually knew what it takes to be successful in life, in adulting at life. But there was just this internal excitement that I felt as I've had conversations with my friends that were near me at the time. I made the proclamation that I was going to start a business someday and that I was going to hire all my friends and we were going to play a lot, but also get some work done to make sure that our customers were happy. And that was interesting because I remember that exact moment still. I remember the conversation. And when I made that proclamation, I remember that excitement. And in my mind, I knew that that was what I was going to do. But the interesting thing is when you're in 6th grade, and especially when you're in 6th grade in the 80s, they weren't even talking about purpose yet, or at least not at our level. I really didn't know anything about it. So my purpose was derived from the way that I grew up. From the moment that I have recollection of existing on this planet, I remember that I wanted to win. It didn't matter if it was a game that we were playing at home, like Sorry or Old Maid, or I wanted to win. That also extended into if I was having a discussion with someone and it became a disagreement. I wanted to win. Anything I turned into a competition. So I think unknowingly and unintentionally, my purpose was to win. That gave me a lot of energy and it gave me a lot of resiliency because I was conscious of it, but because it literally was my purpose for existence that I developed in this world. And I always say that I was unhealthily competitive, and I agree, but I really think that the fact that I say I was unhealthily competitive was because of the fact that I was trapped by my purpose and my strong desire to win. That was not a very good feeling. If you think about it from the good side, if your purpose is to win, you're going to come out, you're going to perform the best that you can at every given time. If you hit any type of resistance, you're going to want to win. So you're going to push through that resistance. I feel like it really is a strong purpose. But the challenge is, if you think about the negative side, if you want to win, what is quitting? Quitting is failure. Quitting is not winning. So you can think about the amount of pressure that you put on yourself, even if you're doing something that you don't like to do, or something that you hate to do, or something that's sucking all of your energy and joy from your existence. So I would say, whether you're a business owner who's been a business owner for a significant period of time, heck, I had the opportunity to take 5 years of self-reflection after I made the proclamation to my team that I wanted to be in the business less, not just physically, but mentally. And so that was a huge step for me because I could have viewed it internally as quitting or a failure, but I actually chose to look at it as making a shift in my direction at that point in my life since I was turning 50 years old. And it ended up all of my self-reflection, trying to determining that my purpose from this step forward, or this moment forward, is going to be to live life and create memorable experiences with the people who I love and care for. And the people I love and care for extend beyond my family and friends, and it extends into the small business owner community, because I know how challenging it can be. And I am determined to leverage the pain and the battle scars that I built up over this 25, 26 years as a business owner, I want to leverage those experiences to help mitigate the pain of some of the other business owners. But it doesn't matter what stage you're at, whether you're just getting ready to start a business or whether you've been a business owner for 20 some years, you still have the ability to go back to the drawing board and intentionally discover what your purpose is and make sure that it's a healthy one. And if you do a good job of that, you're going to have an unlimited supply of inspiration and motivation to continue to go forward and be successful.